I decided to try making a deck with Alolan Dugtrio EX because it seems like a pretty solid card that can do really fast damage. Before we hop into this deck showcase, if you're all new here, please make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It's free, helps me out a lot, and I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, and I'd really appreciate your support. With that out of the way, let's hop right into this deck showcase. Alolan Dugtrio EX has 130 HP. It's a stage 1 card and it has a 2 energy attack called Triple Headbutt where you flip 3 coins and you do 60 damage for each head. So this means for 2 energy, you have the potential to be doing up to 180 damage. Now more realistically, you're probably going to be doing either 60 or 120 most of the time. I decided to also use Skarmory in this deck. Skarmory is just a very good steel type card. It's going to have 80 HP and it has a 1 energy attack called Metal Arms that's going to do 20 damage, but if you have a Pokemon tool attached to the card, that's going to go up to 50 damage. Skarmory is just a fantastic card. For 1 energy, you're basically guaranteed to be doing 50 damage because you should be running a lot of Pokemon tools in a deck with Skarmory, and you just can't really make a metal type deck without Skarmory in these days anymore. As far as Pokemon tools, I decided to run Giant Cape and Poison Barb. Giant Cape is going to help our Pokemon with a bit more survivability. Skarmory can go up to 100 HP, and Dugtrio can go up to 150 HP. It's definitely a bit on the weaker side for an EX with only 130 health, so I think the Giant Cape is really going to be necessary for the Dugtrio. The Poison Barb is going to be fantastic because if any Pokemon attacks you, they're going to get poisoned, so it's going to be great for doing extra chip damage. And again, it's also a better Pokemon tool to put on Skarmory over the Giant Cape. I decided to also put a Giovanni in this deck because that's going to let your attacks do plus 10 damage. So this is going to help for Skarmory, letting your attacks do 60 damage instead of 50, which can help you take out a lot of basic Pokemon. And then it can also help with Dugtrio because a lot of the times you'll be facing against someone and they'll be like 70 HP or 130 HP, and it'll be like, man, if I had like 10 more damage, then I would have been able to take them out. So Giovanni can help you clutch up some of those wins as well. I also threw one Adamant in this deck. It's a steel type support card where all of your steel type Pokemon are going to take minus 20 damage. This is really going to help out early game maybe if you need to make sure that you can survive for an extra turn or something like that. Or it could also help your Dugtrio to survive a lethal hit. If you have a super effective attack coming in and you think you're going to get one shot, then maybe with Giant Cape and Adamant you can actually go ahead and survive. I'm also running Guzma in this deck because Pokemon tools are becoming more and more popular these days. I just think Guzma is going to be necessary in every deck. So I definitely recommend having Guzma because it can delete all of the Pokemon tools off of your opponent's Pokemon and let you have a much easier time in your battle. For some bench control, I'm also running Sabrina and Cyrus. I just think both cards are fantastic to have in a deck together. I wouldn't really pick one over the other and put two of one of them. I think it's better to just have one of each of them. That's my personal opinion. You could run 2 Sabrinas or 2 Cyruses if you want, but I think one of each is going to be perfect for this deck. Here is the full deck list. I think all of these cards are really necessary here. You could possibly take out the Adamant and swap it for something else, and maybe instead of 2 Guzmas, you could only try 1. But other than that, I think all of the other cards are really needed in this deck to pull off this strategy. Let me know down in the comments if you end up building this deck and how it works out for you. And with this deck showcase out of the way, let's hop right into the battles. Alright, actually, I'm not happy about going second anymore. We're playing against a Naganadel deck. And he has Nihilego. I mean, we got Dugtrio, which is cool. I'll throw a cape on. Make sure that I don't insta-die to Naganadel. And we flip tails again with our Diglett. I'm not surprised by that. I've only flipped tails every single time so far this stream. Yep, there it is. I knew Naganadel was coming. Oh my god, that does so much damage, bro. Okay, at least we can temporarily survive this. We're up to 80 health now. I'm gonna have to play Adamant just to make sure I don't die. Okay, we take out the Naganadel, thank god. Now we can start hitting one of the Nihilegos. Oh, this guy is Guzzlord also, bro? My guy has the full arsenal. Oh, he retreats into the Guzzlord? Okay. Well, he has a full bench, so that Guzzlord is not leaving. That was not smart. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, if we got the triple heads, bro, I would have been like, let's go. We just take out the Guzzlord. But that's still some big damage. 120. And yeah, he can't retreat with it now. He just has to pray that I flip triple tails. That's the only way he can win. Ooh, this guy played Sabrina on me. Anyways, I'm gonna bring in the Dugtrio. Nope, GG, bro. Alright, we actually had some pretty good flips this game, I'm not gonna lie. 120 twice on the Guzzlord. I think we flipped 2 heads every single time, actually, that we attacked. Going first into a fire deck. We do not like to see that. That means I probably lose. Okay, never mind, it's type null. We're fine. We're fine for now. We're gonna put Poison Barb on this Skarmory for sure. Make sure that he gets punished for attacking us. I should have played Pokeball, but whatever. Alright, 20 damage, and we're gonna poison him. Now, I'm sure he'll have evolution to escape his death from the poison, which is a little sad, but it's all good. Okay, we get our other Diglett. Can we get a Skarmory? I need my other Skarmory, because I know the Skarmory's dead this turn. Oh, man. Wait, did I could have just played the Giovanni. I just realized. I actually could have just played the Giovanni and won. I did not need to play the research there. I actually trolled. I could have played the Giovanni. Oh my god. I'm actually so silly, bruh. Yep, and now he's gonna evolve. Okay. I actually trolled that, like, really hard. I did not do the math correctly in my head. Alright, I'm gonna sack this Diglett now. Well, I don't have to sack it. I could hope for a heads, but I don't think it's worth it for me to waste the energy on that. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it die. If he doesn't have any healing, then that Silvally will fall to poison. I mean, surely you have a supporter card, right? I know you have one. Ain't no way, bruh. Well, now that's even more annoying, because... Alright, crazy. I mean, I might as well attack, it doesn't matter. But at this point, I need to have the energy ready on him if I gotta switch out. Best case scenario is this Charmander does not evolve and he just attacks us. Alright, I'll take it. Now we should be able to revenge kill this Charmander. Keyword being should. Okay, we're definitely gonna play Adam in here. Ooh. This research tempts me. Because like a Sabrina or a Cyrus would win us the game. Or not we have Cyrus, but like if we had Sabrina also, we could win the game. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna hope that I'm not that horribly unlucky. We did get Sabrina, that was worth it. I'm gonna pray I'm not so unlucky that I flip 3 tails. I can't flip 3 tails, bro. Okay, we're fine. Nothing to worry about here. Alright. We had to wait for him to rage quit, but we got the cheese win there. Okay, we actually get to lead with Skarmory, bro. And we're gonna get all of our basic Pokemon. We're playing against Druddigon. I haven't seen a Druddigon in so long. Alright, we are gonna wait on this giant cape. I don't want it to get Guzmed off. Okay, Rocky Helmet. I'm getting rid of your Rocky Helmet, buddy. I hate to break it to you. Nothing personal, but I need that gone. I am not taking that much damage for attacking you. We actually have an empty hand right now. I didn't know it was possible. I've actually played every card that I've drawn so far. Of course this guy has a potion, bruh. You couldn't just let me win. Second Rocky Helmet? Bruh. Double potion and another Rocky Helmet. This guy does not want to just let me win. Alright, well, my Skarmory's dead next turn either way, so I might as well do more chip damage. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna win, I'm not gonna lie. If we somehow lose this, I'm gonna be upset. All I have to do is not flip 3 tails. It shouldn't be that hard. I'm telling you, bro. I actually was about to lose it. You don't understand. I got so scared. Alright, well, thankfully we won that one. That was definitely a little bit spooky for my comfort, I won't lie. That's going to be all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did end up giving this deck a shot, let me know in the comments how it worked out for you guys. If y'all made it this far, then make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel because I'm going to be opening a bunch of the new EV packs when they drop, so make sure you guys are keeping your eyes peeled for that. That's all for me though, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.